Hello, TV Land. It's your boy, Freelancer Joe, ready to once again get cracking. Fingernails still haven't gotten back to an appropriate length to actually make that not a bit awkward. Trying to figure out if my fingernail growth has slowed down. Well, I mean, I did just trim them on Sunday, so I guess it's fine. And I don't think I trimmed them that short, but, well, it's one of those things where as long as I remember it, it's always going to bother me. But then as soon as I forget about it, I'll forget about it. So, how y'all doing today? You doing good? Doing great? Doing wonderful on this somewhat warm, but still very nice weather Wednesday afternoon, or whenever it is you're watching it. Perhaps you are a repeat viewer or likes watching episodes multiple times just to take in all of this, the visual stunning appeal, the audio sultriness. I can't blame you. I do it too myself, but, well, I can just look into a mirror. I don't have to take up bandwidth to do it. I can and I do just look in a mirror. Oh, I could spend some more time talking about how wonderful I am. And I probably will, to be honest. And that's one thing to expect. You might not see anything technically impressive during these videos, but you will hear me talking about how wonderful and great I am. Like my grandpappy said, if nobody's going to pat you on your back, might as well do it yourself. Well, to be fair, plenty of people do pat me on the back, depending upon your definition of plenty, and whether or not I count as other people. Alright, let's dig in, because it's, was it Wednesday, and I've only got one more day left of freelance recording after this, and I'd really like to get at least squared away on the, oh boy, just finished my workout. Well, I mean, not just finished. I finished the workout, and I took the shower, shaved. I got my baby smooth skin, and boy, body temperature's still running hot. So the question is, why am I still wearing this sweatshirt then? Well, I want to have a consistent visual style when presenting to you, my loyal viewers. It's like my uniform, if you will. Alright, open terminal. Because, superheroes, they generally always wear the same thing until it becomes time for them to refresh their style, in which case they come up with something new, and that's what they go with. So we start up the terminal, we started up... Oh wait, where was I going? See? Very, very easy to fall off on the tangents. So we got today and we got tomorrow for Freelancer episodes, and I really would like to finish off at least the sidebar template styling before the week is done. I mean, before I stop recording for the week, recording Freelancer episodes. I don't know if I will actually be able to finish it this weekend. I mean, if I really, really tried, I could. We're talking finishing the template and uploading the template and making the modifications to my page, and I could. I really, really could. But then it always becomes the question of when should you push yourself, or when should I push myself? I mean, if I push myself when it's not crunch time, that just drains even more energy. I bookmark that? That's interesting. What am I going for? Oh, I wanted to do preferences. I wanted to clear the clear history again. All right. Recent history. Cancel there. I wanted to clear data. Here we go. All right. All right. So we got. But we did get my UI demo up, correct? With the Cognito stuff, and we're going to verify that. projects UI, ls, cd UI demo. I had done the package upgrade, and then I had moved over, or more accurately, I copied over the Cognito code that I had from my sidebar template into the demo. But the tail end of yesterday's episode was trying to figure out why that form wasn't coming up. And then, of course, my vast experience got me to remember that it was probably caching the data, the authentication data. Okay, so I cleared the cache. The form came up, but we're going to double check that again. And the neighbor's dogs have noticed something. They've been pretty well behaved all afternoon so far. But I think that's because one of the owners was home. As soon as the owners leave, they get a little agitated when they see something. Okay, there we go. So UI demo, that's good. That's solid. Do I remember what my password was? Freelancer Joe. Oh yeah, I do remember my password. I am so good. Of course, if I stop it and start it up again, let's go ahead and verify that. If I stop it and start it up again, it's still gonna have the fact that I was authenticated in the history, and we won't see that form again. Or will this make me a liar? No, I'm not a liar. I will simply be ahead of where my browser is. Come on, chug, 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 chug. Bada boom. Hey, oh, okay, good, solid stuff. All right, nice. So we verified that my demo now has the package upgrade and it has the Cognito stuff in there. Now, unfortunately, what I forgot to do is what a good coder should do, is to make sure that you commit your code. Well, commit it locally. Right. So, okay. Ideally, a professional environment, right? You commit your changes to your local repository, and you push them into your master repository. And then there's a continuous integration process where a build fires off and runs it against all unit tests, and it all works. And then just to back it up, but if your stuff's not, your stuff's going to break the unit tests, but you still want to save the changes, you would just commit it into your local repository. Now, 1, I don't have a continuous integration process. 2, I don't have unit tests, whatever. So I'm not worried about breaking that. And 3, the reason I commit and push to my repository, or I try to, as always, is because, there's always the chance that, something could happen to my local laptop. Again, in that professional environment, right, you would be committing to your local repository on your work machine, but your system administrators would have continual backups running. You would probably have your local repository on a network drive. System administrators would have routine backups occurring, so you would never be at the risk of losing stuff. But since I do not have, I don't have that set up. I know this isn't VirtualBox, and running Windows 10, and pretty certain not only is Windows doing the OneDrive backup thing, my antivirus software is also doing that too, but I do not think it's backing up my image. I would double check that. I could double check that. But, as I said, since I'm not running continuous integration nor unit tests, just go ahead and push it back up. But I didn't do that. So, let me see. Git status. Get status. On branch math. I didn't change nothing. Did I push it when I was off camera? Well, let me see. It's on nothing to commit. Directory is clean. I might have actually pushed it off camera. I am so far ahead of the curve. I am even ahead of myself. That is an accomplishment, even for me. And I have to log back in here because when I cleared my cookies and site data, it lost that. I didn't lose it, but let's see. When was this last check-in? Last check-in was a day ago. Cognito. Okay. All right. So I still managed to do that. Even when I think I forget to do the right thing, I still do the right thing. Freelancer Joe, how are you so awesome? Well, Freelancer Joe, you know, sometimes it's just, I don't know, why do birds fly? Why do fish swim? Why does the sun shine? It just, you don't ask the sun why it shines. It just does. It is. It is. No, Yahweh is I am. Unfortunately, it was Joseph. Joseph was Hebrew for, I think God will bless, right? Meaning Joseph. Hebrew name, yeah, may Jehovah add, give, increase. Yeah. So, wow, that was one heck of a tangent. Which I can go off on quite a bit when I'm talking about myself. Alright, so, having done that, what does that mean? Well, that means we do not need the Cognito code in my sidebar template. So let's see. All that was in the view container, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Alright. Now I could also probably, ideally, I would remove the AWS Amplify imports in the install script. Whatever. Whatever. I think NPM is smart enough when it does the building to not include stuff that I'm not using. No, it's root container. It's in root container. Alright, so these are the imports we don't need. I'm not going to use this configuration object, so we can get rid of that. And we're not using Amplify, so we don't have to configure it. We can get rid of that. Right. Since we've no longer imported it, we cannot use it to wrap the view container. And we no longer need to export this thing with OAuth. You'd think I would know what the O stands for. Alright, another tangent. OAuth. OAuth 2.0. Okay. Oh, wait, I should have gone with it. What does the O stand for? The technical stuff. Good old Wikipedia. Actually, I should go to Infogalactic instead. It probably stands for O. Open Authentication 2.0. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, instead of Wikipedia, I should really go to Infogalactic. There we go. OAuth. Should be the same thing, I believe, since they... it's been around for that long. As you can see, it looks very similar to Wikipedia. That's because it forked off, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay. I should remember to. I think there are plugins I can use that will automatically redirect me from Wikipedia to Infogalactic. I'll have to remember to do that. Or I could just manually remember to just, whenever I see Wikipedia, just replace it with Infogalactic. As long as like typing those extra characters is gonna wear me out. I mean, as buff as I am kind of delicate, especially for the vicissitudes of this harsh world. I'm sure some of you ask, Freelancer Joe, you're so beautiful. Why do you subject yourself to rigorous physical training and rigorous mental challenges such as this? Again, why ask the sun why it shines? Okay, all right. So I made those changes. We have to double check to make sure it comes up. CD clear. LS CD you ought to know. Should you? There are some things you're not necessarily always going to know. Let's start it up. Middle of the week, Wednesday. Although for me, Wednesday usually feels like Thursday. And Thursday usually feels like Friday. Why is that, you ask? At my work, the middle of the day is broken up because we have, I have a weekly responsibility to do something at a certain location. And so it means I'm not really working I'm not doing computer work the entire day. Alright, so this came up. Because of that, I don't get into that mindset of where it's work all day. And then, of course, Friday, because I put in an extra hour each day, Monday through Thursday, it's a half day on Friday. Yeah, so, I get to leave early, and then I do personal stuff with my grocery shopping and my chores. For some reason, you'd think I would consider that work too. But I guess since I'm not in the office, I don't really consider it. I mean, it is work, but it's not the Monday through Friday drudge work that you kind of dread. Not that my work is all that drudgy. Alright, and the sidebar still comes up. Alright. Okay, so now, let's see, 12 minutes. I think we can start playing around with the styles. So the first thing we need to consider is a color scheme. Who knows, I might finish this early. Nah. Where's the color picker? Where's the color picker? Oh wait, it's here, right? No. Let me see. Style, color. I did blue last time. No, we did purple last time. Official color tool. Here we go. I don't know. And my pure, of course, is the orange, which I kind of like. And my official website color is black and red, so we're not playing around with that. I don't know. We got purple. Feeling like green? You think green might work? Green might work. Green would be interesting. But it's got to be a nice green, I like emerald green myself. Emerald's my birthstone. I'm not going to give you a date, though. Or a year. Let me see. Oh, that's kind of vibrant. I kind of like that. Okay. And I wish I had a color wheel. What's a good color wheel? So the basic principle, I think, is you generally only want, what is it, 2 to 3 colors at most. And yes, ideally you follow this pattern. Triadic, yeah, split complementary, triadic, or analogous, which is they're closely related to each other. Well, that's interesting. How do I know that? Well, a long time ago, Freelancer Joe owned a townhouse. And he decided to go ahead and paint things. So, of course, he spent the time. Let's see. That's kind of interesting. It's Christmassy. Two-fold. There, I kind of like that. What about this? Yeah, too busy. No. Nah. I like this, though. I do like this. Okay. So if our primary is green, let's see, what will we make the secondary? We'll go with the blue. And it, where was the stupid thing? Got it. How blue was it? It was middling blue. Let's say it was like this. Okay. And then it includes the contrast. Okay. Alright. Or do we want the blue on the top? What do you think? Blue here, green here, and then light blue for the bottom? I think that'll work. I mean, if it doesn't work, then we just change the colors again. Okay, so let's look at where am I defining my theme? Okay, right here. Wow. Have I said how good I am? It feels like I haven't said how good I am in, like a lifetime. So I'm going to say it again. I am good. Alright. Alright, so palette, primary. Primary you. No, that was light. Main. You, light is you. Although to be fair, that looks just a bit garish. And dark. You, contrast text is still probably black, which it is. Alright, and then secondary, primary you, light you. Let's go ahead and move the contrast text over, and then dark is you. You. Let's see how that works. Okay. Definitely garish, but okay, I can work with this. Yep. I don't know if I like that blue though. I'm not gonna say it doesn't pop per se. Maybe I just like darker colors. All right. What if I make the primary you? kind of like this. Oh, I do like that. Well, see, that's really close to the purple, though. I don't want to repeat myself. All right, you know, we are going to stick with this one for now. To be honest, I would leave this up to an actual honest-to-goodness graphic artist / UI person. My muse has been silent for quite some time. Okay, so top bar. Let's take a look at top bar. What is top bar doing? Okay, top bar, app bar shadow, border bottom, theme palette primary main. Theme palette primary main, which is the green. That's fine. Border outline, I doubt I use that. Color was secondary. Okay, so let's make it primary. Let's see how that works. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And is this coming off of the view container or the root container? Alright, background color. Secondary main. Because I just want to say white. Theme palette, let's go with primary. Secondary contrast text. See how that works. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make the top bar dark, and then the bottom bar the main. Nerds. Can I specify? Component API. So that I know I can specify inherit, primary, secondary. I don't know if I can tell it like primary or secondary dark. No, I can't. Man, that sucks. That means that's extra work. Well, as somebody as good looking as myself knows, looking good actually isn't that easy. It takes effort. And believe it or not, I mean, I know I make it look easy, but in order to make things look good, you gotta take the time. And unfortunately, we are pretty much, well, we're about at the 30-minute mark. I start recording, okay, yeah, close enough anyway. The point being is I'm not going to be able to finish adjusting the styles before we run out of time. So I'm going to wrap this up for now, and tomorrow we'll pick right back up with it. We'll pick right back up with it because, well, I mean, I could continue working afterwards on it. Still not feeling that that hustle just yet. Plus, I want to show you the step-by-step process. I want to show that I can do the step-by-step process because I probably moved too fast for non-technical people to necessarily follow. And technical people, I probably moved too slow. So, hey, I'm right in the middle there. And appealing to nobody. Awesome. Anyway, wrapping it up for now. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. If you liked the video, comments and suggestions down below, and cool kid thing about liking and subscribing. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And in the meantime, take care and God bless.